They say that on a midsummer's eve, when the sun finally dips and the longest day surrenders to night, England grows strange. In lonely fields and quiet villages, bonfires once crackled, not just for celebration, but for protection. People believed that on this night, the veil between worlds thinned, and the wandering spirit slipped through the cracks. Shadows stretched a little too long, animals grew restless, travellers swore they heard whispers in the hedgerows, as if the land itself was holding its breath. Long ago, in the winding streets of Chester, the Midsummer Watch marched beneath flickering torchlight. It began as a civic parade, but the people knew it was far more than pageantry. Giants towered in the crowds, their wooden faces frozen in eerie smiles. Masked figures, drummers, and strange beasts wound through the city like a living dream, or a warning. For the watch was meant to guard the town on the night when mischief, magic, and darker things were free to roam. For this is the night when the Green Man walks at his strongest, his face woven from oak leaves, ivy, and midsummer blossoms, rises from the woodland as though the earth itself has awakened. He brings abundance and protection, blessing the land at the height of its glory, yet beneath his gentle gaze lies something older and wilder, a reminder that nature cannot be tamed, and that even at summer's greatest triumph, the wheel has already begun to turn towards autumn. High above, the ravens circle against the fading light like living shadows. They are the watchers of the solstice, guardians of memory who witness every vow, every fire, and every whispered spell. They perch upon ancient stones and rooftops, offering warnings or blessings depending on what the night demands. Among them came the dragon, the living fire of midsummer itself. Ancient as the stones beneath Chester's streets, its spirit was said to awaken as the solstice sun reached its highest point. Some claimed it coiled through the shimmering summer air, others believe it rose from the River Dee as a serpent of light. In the watch, the dragon stood for the city's courage and endurance, reminding all who saw it that a true strength must always be tempered with wisdom. Then, with laughter that echoed through the streets, came the devil, not as a creature of terror, but as a mischievous trickster, leaping, taunting, and mocking those who celebrated too proudly. He reminded the city that every peak casts a shadow. Some said that the giants were not merely carved, but awakened. Others whispered that the parade's creatures were inspired by things once seen lurking beyond the city walls. And though the tradition faded for centuries, its revel still carries that old uncanny energy, as if the watch remembers what it was created to protect. The sun greets us like an old friend, peering over the hill's bend. The sweet honeyed light coats the meadow gold, gilding the forest where the stories are told. The man of leaves shimmers shades of green, and bushes echo with the songs of sweet creatures and curious beasts. Passages of time whisper something ancient. Meadows bloom with colour, vines intertwined, petals fragrant. As evening comes, the fires are light, feasting on twigs of black and bones of white. The harvest of trinkets crackles in flames, keeping well-wishers close and evil at bay. The melancholy moon patiently waits for the inky veil of celestial fate, a pale beam where spirits wept, the darkness holds the secrets kept.